Hello, everybody. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the monthly February reading for Aries. Any major Aries placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Keep in mind, timing and energy is fluid, Aries. This reading could play out at any point in time throughout the month of February. This reading may or may not be for you. Also, the energies can be swapped around, Aries. I could be speaking directly to you, or I could be speaking directly to a cross watcher. So take the messages, how it resonates, and don't cram yourself into a reading that's not meant for you. If it's not your reading, it's just not your month, Aries. All right, let's jump in and see what kind of a message needs to come through for you, Aries. If you have not already done so, do feel free to hit that subscribe button below. And let's jump in, Aries, and see what kind of a message Spirit has for you for the month of February. I think get ready for some passion to be ignited, some strong emotions, whether this is passionate love or hate. Either way, I think you're going to have to be careful. I think you got some mice in the mix. I think get ready for some discord among some friends or family. I think there is going to be some challenges that are going to need to be overcome. You are on the road to success, but I don't think it's been a very easy, it's not been easy for you. I think it's been riddled with challenges. I think get ready for some passion to be ignited. Like it says, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. So something happening in February is likely going to get you back on track for the month of March. Maybe you've met somebody in March. Something about the month of March. I think it's kind of time to find your deep personal strength. It's time to find your deep personal strength in order to, embrace some peaceful energy. I think you are reassured that success is around the corner, but I think you might need to reevaluate your social circle or people within your family that really are trying to create a lot of discord in your life, a lot of challenges. Maybe there's going to be a catalyst person in the month of February, because I think maybe you're dealing with a stubborn ass. Somebody here is extremely stubborn, unwilling to change. And I kind of feel get ready, because it's kind of time to take care. I do feel you've got some enemies working against you, some frenemies that have been working against you. And there's about to be some karma served in the month of February. Somebody here is about to reap what it is that they deserve, what it is that they have sown. So if you have been putting good energy out there, Aries, get ready to reap some rewards. If you've been, putting a lot of negative stuff out there, then get ready for that to come back around too. Somebody's about to reap their karma, and karma goes both ways. So whether that's positive or negative, I think whoever's been messing with you, Aries, whoever's been causing you discord and working against you, they're about to get served what it is that they deserve, because you're stepping into your personal power. Whoever this extremely stubborn ass is, I think you're breaking free and you're on the road to success. So let's see what needs to come through with the Spiritual Journey Oracle deck. Mastery. The powerful conclusion of a lesson is coming full circle. Something is coming full circle. You're reaching self-mastery. I think you've been going through a period of deep heart healing, and maybe it's time to take the bandage off. I think pay attention to your dreams. I do feel you've been receiving a lot of prophetic visions when it comes to the pathway forward, and I think if you planted some seeds, they're about to bloom in the spring, in March. So I think you're kind of ready. The student is ready, Aries. You're ready to learn a very powerful lesson. I do feel a deep spiritual connection here. We did get the divine feminine energy that come out within the matrix. You could be dealing with a feminine that is stuck in a false foundation of materialism that they've created for themselves. Somebody here has not been following their intuition. Somebody here, I think, is in need of healing and taking accountability. And there's that vision energy. So somebody's been seeing things clearly. Somebody's been receiving important messages from the divine, Aries, whether these are prophetic dreams or signs or synchronicities or symbolisms. I think somebody's been following the higher guidance when it comes to their spiritual path. Somebody here I feel is stepping into their greater purpose, some greater awareness, journeying towards their higher self. But there's a feminine here I feel stuck in a false foundation in the matrix, and I feel this man-made prescription of materialism really has stopped somebody from embracing a deeper existence for their life. I think somebody's been ignoring their intuition. Somebody is in deep need of nurturing and healing, and maybe you might need to show somebody compassion through gentleness and patience. But either way, there's mastery coming through in February, Aries. Soul alignment, major integration when it comes to yourself, your soul's purpose. A lot is happening, I think, in the month of February, Aries, when it comes to mastery. That come out again. So a powerful conclusion of a life lesson is being reached. And I think you are finally ready to level up, to, step into your purpose. I think you really have indicated this readiness, this openness to receive. And somebody here, my ears ringing, somebody here is needing to take accountability for their healing journey. I think somebody here didn't want to look in the mirror, didn't want to see things at face value, staying stuck in a false prison cell of their own making. And I feel there's a feminine here, maybe getting ready to send a message, to receive a message. You could be this divine feminine, Aries, or you could be dealing with a divine feminine. But somebody here has really ignored their intuition, really ignored their feminine aspects. And I think somebody here is getting ready to take ownership and accountability. And my ear is still ringing, so you might be getting ringing in the ears when it comes to your clairaudient gifts. But I think it's kind of time to take total ownership of the past decisions, past regrets, in order to step into the future. I think get ready to receive a very important message in the month of February, maybe from a feminine. Maybe you're not going to expect this message coming through, but I think listening with an open ear and an open heart, because this is a very deep spiritual connection, I feel, as part of this rejuvenation for your mind, your body, and your spirit. So let's see what needs to come through with the Energy Oracle deck. We've got a thinking man here, thinking about offering something to this goddess of the moon. That's that divine feminine energy coming in. I feel somebody here is a mystic healer. Maybe somebody's been over processing in their thoughts. But, this thinking man breaking down to a 10 is a cycle coming to a close. And somebody here is without a doubt a mystic healer. So I think somebody's gathering their strength. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. I think going through a period of rest and rejuvenation, working through any fears when it comes to breaking down a false foundation that they've created for themselves. I always think of Cinderella energy with that thinking man. We got a Prince Charming here, I think, that really wants to offer his love and a solid committed partnership to this goddess energy. But maybe there's a feminine here that's been ignoring the signs. I'm not sure. Somebody's stuck in the matrix. So what else needs to come through for Aries, please? Oh my God. Yeah, somebody's all tied up in a toxic situation. An old belief pattern, a toxic belief pattern. I think, love really is in focus. We are entering, the month of the lovers, with it being February, and now we got that thinking woman. So I do feel a true soul pair on the board. And maybe you've both been thinking about each other. And when two people think about the same thing at the same time, manifestations come together very, very quickly because love is in focus. I do think somebody's, experiencing, looking in that divine mirror, a lot of mirroring energies between you and this person, I feel. So you might be feeling each other's energies, each other's thoughts, mirroring that to each other. There's definitely a heart blockage or a heart awakening when it comes to this loving energy with the heart chakra and the angel of love. And maybe somebody's been working on their stability. Another man getting ready to bring forward a solid, stable offer. I feel Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But either way, somebody's been all tied up in a toxic situation. I think get ready for big, big changes. I think somebody's been hiding in the background, really not sure which direction to go in, but we're going to read into that all tied up, Aries, okay? Oh, wrong book. Let me grab the right book for that. What is this all tied up energy? I kind of just feel a false foundation, an old mindset, a negative pattern needing to be released in order for that sense of maybe personal freedom. I think somebody here has lacked motivation to take action. I think somebody here has been all tied up with a toxic situation, and somebody here I feel is severely stuck. I think major dramas are going to be surfacing in order to break somebody free to move forward in the month of February. I think technical blocks have been blocking somebody's path. Maybe somebody's waiting for a contract to come to a close. Whatever's holding things up, I think these restrictions really have felt very oppressive. And I think it's really time to look at and own your personal emotional baggage is a big message, because somebody's really been tied up dealing with a lot of emotional angst below the surface, dealing with some negative habits, and somebody's really refused the call when it comes to a spiritual connection. So I think it's time to cut those cords. It's time to make those serious changes now, because somebody is really in a self-imposed jail that they can no longer stay in. So I think somebody's kind of breaking loose, breaking free from this negative mindset, from this very stuck situation, opening up the heart, breaking free from these restrictions. I think a huge karmic clearing in the month of February, because it's kind of time. Somebody's ready to break free from these toxic patterns that really have kept them tied up for a very, very long time. So get ready for freedom, because I think clarity is about to be presented when it comes to a heart chakra awakening in the month of February. But let's see what these influencing energies are. Yeah, maybe somebody's all trapped up in their head, going through a lot of dark, fearful thoughts about a spiritual kindred partnership. There is a kindred partnership here. Ace of Cups, a brand new beginning in love, but I think somebody's been sifting through the maze of all of these fearful thoughts when it comes to embracing the next level of this conscious journey. I think brand new beginning when it comes to committed partnership, and I think fun is around the corner. I do feel a connection where two people are deeply intertwined. There is a lot of love here, and somebody's letting fear run the show. Somebody's letting their ego run the show. Maybe somebody doesn't feel worthy. Maybe somebody needs to work through some self-worth issues when it comes to this mirroring energy. But what are the influencing energies for Aries, please, in the month of February? Challenges. There's definitely some challenges ahead in order to break somebody free, in order for somebody to embrace a deeper existence for their life. There's somebody going through profound life change, transformation, death, rebirth, and this transformation is going to bring forward a brand new discovery when it comes to happy success. This is an 8. So I do feel something from the past needing to come back around to be addressed. And I kind of feel somebody's been on the fence for quite some time, back and forth, not sure where to go, dealing with a lot of stormy internal conflicts, a lot of emotions that are needing to come up when it comes to maybe being deserving of unconditional love. I think there is without a doubt a cycle winding to a close. So if you've been struggling, get ready for an increase. I think things are about to change very quickly as this profound life change takes place. So what's being evaluated? A freaking soulmate connection. That's coming out strong. You know, penguins mate for life. This is a divinely guided union. This is a connection where the both of you hold the key to each other's hearts. There is a lot of love here. I do feel a masculine standing in his truth and a feminine needing to accept a connection. So get ready to imagine the limitless possibilities when you open up your heart to this loving connection, because somebody's going through a heart chakra awakening, really figuring out what the true treasures of life are. And it's not the material things. It's never about the money. It's always about the love. And I think somebody's been stuck between worlds for quite some time, you know, afraid to step out of the shadows and into the light. Maybe somebody fears this loyal heart, but there's a deep spiritual, loyal, committed partnership. And I think divine is saying, The time is now for action. It's time to exchange something lesser for something better. So what is being evaluated? What is Aries evaluating in the month of February, please? A wake-up call. Time for a nap. Just flipped out in reverse. A major wake-up call because there's fated, destined change on the horizon. There is a fated connection here. 17 breaking down to an 8. An infinite, everlasting, loving connection coming into alignment. I think there's been resistance of letting go of something that, you know, maybe somebody put a lot of work into for quite some time, but it's time to open up the imagination. It's time to get back in the present moment. I think somebody's been all tied up, looking back at the past, dealing with a lot of regret, remorse, and guilt. And let's face it, regret, remorse, and guilt are wasted emotions. We can never, ever go back and change the past, but we can choose right now, today, to step into the future. I think stay in the present moment. Somebody's waving that flag. They've got the door wide open, and somebody just needs to kind of walk through that doorway. So get ready for a wake-up call. There is a fated, destined connection here, and you might want to be flexible. I do think there are going to be some challenges, and you're going to need to be flexible as somebody kind of breaks free from a negative, repetitive relationship pattern, because there is a higher power at play. I think third eye activations is really the key to bringing together a family unit with the tribe. So fated, destined change is on the horizon for you, Aries, and prosperity begins the second you learn this lesson and master this lesson and step into that wisdom, the Hierophant, higher level of commitment. Somebody here likely has a direct connection to God, source, and I do think these roots run really, really deep. So this is a brand new opportunity to start something new, something that you can take to the bank, something that's going to last. And maybe you've been doing a lot of inner reflection, a lot of spiritual study. Maybe it's time to take up a spiritual course and be that pillar of light. But what else needs to come through for Aries, please? Brand new abundant beginning here, but I think somebody's getting a major wake-up call. Yep, somebody's getting their heart chakra illuminated. I feel a heart chakra activation. There is light at the end of this dark tunnel. There's a feminine here. Yep, she's been ignoring her intuition. She's not known her worth. She's not known her value. And I think she's going through profound life change. And maybe the time is now for some truth. I feel a final judgment call is being made. Definitely a wake-up call in the energies, and awakening when it comes to maybe some blocked communication. I do feel get ready for a karmic rebalancing and quite possibly a reconciliation, because somebody here is going through profound life change when it comes to a divine union. So yeah, somebody here didn't know her worth or her value, and I feel a masculine here that has this deep inner awareness, that's standing in his power, wanting to do the right thing, wanting to bring harmony back into a situation. So I do feel a divine feminine here going through an awakening, profound life transformation. And there is a solid, stable, masculine energy that I feel is just kind of waiting for this balance to be restored. I think somebody's getting ready to make an unexpected choice in love, passionate love or hate. Either way, this is a fated, destined connection. And I think the time is now for that rigorous honesty, that open-hearted, heartfelt conversation once and for all. So let's dig in with some tarot and see what needs to go on with the tarot here, what needs to come through with the tarot. We do have the Knight of Pentacles, so I think this has been slow moving. I think somebody's really taken their sweet time. But this is going to lead to stability. The Knight of Pentacles does the hard work. They're willing to put in the work. I think maybe somebody's got to leave this mental mind fuckery behind. I think somebody really was deceiving themselves. So let's dig in to your person, Aries. What energies need to come through for your person? There's a new spark. Your person's getting spun out of that comfort zone with that Wheel of Fortune, because there's not balance in their life. There's no harmony. There's a need for moderation. Somebody here deeply needs some healing is what I feel, Aries. Could be dealing with a Sag. It doesn't have to be. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. I think you're dealing with somebody deep in the dark night of the soul that doesn't know her worth or value. I feel whose flame really has gone out. Maybe you're dealing with somebody in a connection where they're not seeing eye to eye. I kind of feel somebody's been blocking their emotions. Could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I just kind of feel somebody's lost their drive for life again. Maybe somebody needs to get back into the heart space. Maybe somebody fears it's hopeless when it comes to a new opportunity with you. There's two different energies coming out, but either way, there's a brand new beginning here. That's your energy, Aries. And then we get the Ace of Wands. So passion reignited. There's a lot of love here. There's a masculine here that has a lot of love for this feminine energy. And maybe this feminine, you know, doesn't feel worthy. Maybe in the past she was very controlling. The Queen of Wands in reverse can be very controlling. And she's not going to budge if things aren't her way. And I think this maybe did lead to a missed opportunity. I think, you know, somebody might be receiving some bad news. I do feel it's dark, it's dreary. Somebody's been hiding their true authentic self, wearing a mask, and the fates are kind of pushing things forward. There's fated destined change. There is going to be a new love offer here because I kind of feel time's up. Somebody's been stuck at the crossroads for quite some time, Aries, and they're about to get the rug pulled out from under them because Divine says it's time to step into this higher level of commitment. Could be dealing with a Taurus, but I kind of feel divinely guided change. A higher power is at play when it comes to this karmic reset and this new beginning. So let's dig into your energies, Aries. What does Aries need to be aware of on their side? We get the Hierophant. Maybe you're the one with the direct connection to God's source, but I think heeding that divine guidance, stepping in to commit a partnership, I think major shift in perspective. I think you're learning a lesson when it comes to this missed opportunity as well. Maybe you fear there's going to be no victory here, but Divine says there's a spiritual union here, twin flame union. It's time to heal this brokenness. It's time to heal this heart chakra pain. It's time to do the deep dive and to do the work, the hard work. I think this is going to lead to marriage, a very happy home, a very happy life after a period of, you know, not having that victory. Both of you getting a shift in perspective. So let's see what needs to come through with the archetype deck. Pisces, Taurus energy coming through. I do think your person in the past really misused their powers. I think they really kind of walked away from what could have been a very spiritual connection, and they're going through profound life transformation. I feel an alchemical union taking place, Aries, a major transformation when it comes to motives, goals, and spiritual wisdom. Yeah, your person's been playing the martyr, addiction to self-pity party, and I think get ready to transcend these obstacles and these limitations in the month of February. Maybe your person got caught up with a trickster, but I kind of feel your person manipulated themselves through duplicity, and I feel this stiffness, this bored, stiffed energy, somebody is getting ready to break free from this mental mind clutter, transcending these limitations. And then we get the rebel on your person's side. So I kind of feel your person really rejected this love in the past. I feel a rejection. And now they're lashing out in anger because they're starting to realize what a missed opportunity this was. So I think your person's facing a lot of challenges when it comes to their social life. Big changes on the horizon for your person because of this rejection. It's really not served their inner needs, and it's kind of time to learn this lesson. I kind of feel a lot of enlightenment. A final judgment call is being made because there is a mystical divine union coming together, an intimate union coming together in the month of February. What needs to come through on Aries side, please? I think you're kind of stepping into service with a loving heart. I think maybe you've been struggling financially too, and that's been a block when it comes to moving forward with this connection, but you deserve this love, Aries. I think stepping into service together and the energy is allowing you to recognize that you are both here to offer that help for one another equally. So I think whatever's been ignored is coming up to be addressed. I kind of feel the energy is refining your capacity to see this from that higher perspective, because I kind of feel maybe somebody is seeking some professional help. I kind of feel you both have this pretension to a lot of deep spiritual wisdom. You both possess a lot of spiritual wisdom, and maybe it's time to bring that forward in a profession together. I feel releasing any superficial pursuits in the month of February. I think maybe your person was dealing with self-worth issues when it comes to a father figure, a dictatorial, controlling, abusive father figure. Maybe there's an abandonment wound with a father that is needing to be addressed, but I think the two of you together really have a talent for creating and supporting new life structures, being that positive guiding light within a tribal unit, within the spiritual community. And I feel there's a lot of light being shed. Maybe somebody swooped in and stole this person's heart, but nothing can ever be stolen that is divinely ordained for you. So maybe somebody's dealing with a lot of money issues, and I think somebody's lacked that power. But I think a lot of spiritual insights are coming forward. And I think you both are envisioning being together. I think you both have this vision of one another. And I kind of feel you're both done compromising, you know, what is acceptable as a status quo. Because I think you both want to proclaim this love that you have for one another. So let's get you some romance, angels. I think get ready to enjoy some one-on-one time with this person. I think healing is needed this month. Harmony is being restored. But what else does Aries need to be aware of when it comes to this message? Yeah, this could be the one. Maybe somebody is struggling with some codependent addictions, materialism, greed. It could be an actual addiction. Or maybe just, you know, extreme codependencies within personal relationships needing to be addressed that really have created a negative effect on somebody's life. But this definitely could be the one. I think you've already met this romantic partner that you've been seeking, and this situation is calling for you to have faith and trust. I think there is a strong magnetic attraction here. I think you have been in separation, and I think you are about to attract this past life relationship to come back around in February. One or both of you needs to release control issues, though. So let's get a couple messages from Spirit. If you're wondering if this is going to happen, the answer is yes. Get ready for reconciliation. Somebody's getting ready to speak up. What else does Aries need to be aware of? So I think a lot of maturity. Somebody is recognizing this lesson and achieving a lot of wisdom. I think it's kind of necessary to learn something new at this time as well. I do feel a relationship maturing to the next level. And it does say in this scenario, Aries, you are the student. So you might be the student. Either way, we're always learning from one another. But I think whoever's stuck in that false foundation, if they don't leave on their own, the universe is about to throw them out. Oh my God, you are the teacher. I think your person is the student and you are the teacher. Definitely a divine connection here. I think either way, somebody, one or both of you have been through a very tough time, but your strength and your determination will allow you to recover what has been lost. I kind of feel pay attention to the words and actions of others. It's kind of time to honor this connection, to honor your body, this sacred journey, and to take better care of yourself, and to only choose people that choose you, people that treat you with dignity and respect. I think get ready. There are going to be some obstacles that somebody's facing this month. And somebody here is a pillar of strength and capable of overcoming these obstacles. So get ready. Somebody's about to speak up because they got something to say and they want you to hear it. So let's get a couple crystal stone deck messages to close off the reading for you, Aries. And get ready for a divine reconciliation. You might want to keep your cool. I do think the energy is hot and heavy, passionate love or hate. when it comes to this unspoken burning desire, things might get a little overly dramatic, but somebody's getting ready to speak with that clarity and from the heart. So what else does Aries need to be aware of when it comes to the month of February, please? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Blue, throat chakra, act on your dreams. I think somebody is getting ready to act on their dreams. They've got a vision and they're going after their happily ever after. I think family is in focus in the month of February. Somebody really allowed their mind to ramble, which really became their biggest enemy. I think somebody's freaking out, thinking that they've lost an opportunity. And I think somebody's getting ready to act on their dreams because somebody's answering the higher calling. It's kind of time to answer the higher calling and to kind of put stress in its place. Any last messages for Aries, please? Thank you. And protect your magic. I do feel a very divine connection here. An alchemical connection. Could be dealing with a Pisces. But I do feel spiritual artistic abilities are coming full circle. And somebody's about to cast light on where they've lost their faith in their own personal magic. I think, you know, the world is weird. It's wonderful. It's whimsical. But I think maybe somebody's hitting rock bottom, hurtling through these challenges in order to protect their magic, to rise like the phoenix is what I'm feeling. So somebody's spiritual path is being illuminated. And it's kind of time to find your solid ground, building on those solid foundations. I think somebody's getting ready to hold it down for the long haul with you. Committed partnerships. I think somebody's been feeling very disconnected and struggling with a lot of work-life balance issues. And they just need stability in their life. And I think they see you as that stability. So I think get ready to explore the vastness of this higher consciousness with this soulmate connection, because the energy really is saying it's time to walk the spiritual path. Bring forward non-judgment because things are coming out crystal clear. And somebody's about ready to chase the enlightenment of this divine connection. So call on that core strength, Aries. Somebody's been shrouded in dark matter. And I think maybe the two of you are going to have a romantic getaway after that heart-to-heart conversation, because somebody's been sleeping on their fullest potential. And somebody's about to find their center and ignite that solar plexus to take action. I think somebody here needs a little boost of some masculine energy. Just saying. Because it's kind of time for this awakening. Get ready for an awakening. Your person is getting ready to release all of these stuck and tired beliefs, to get unstuck from this stuckness and come forward, I think, to rip that Band-Aid off, to regroup and to heal this connection. And that's what I've got for you, Aries, for the month of February. Beautiful reading. If you think this is a message for you and you would like to book a personal reading, please feel free to check out the description box below. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.